Good morning, yogis. Thanks for joining me. I've designed this to be a morning movement practice, but of course you can do it any time of day that you want. A little bit of slower, more gentle movement to help get the body going and bring your mind back to a more calm and connected place. So let's start seated. Let your hands relax. I'm kneeling, but you can be in just a simple cross-legged position if that's more comfortable for you. Allow the eyes to close and tune into your breath. If you are using this practice to greet the day, this is a beautiful time just to think about what you want to share, how you want to move through the day. What's the energy or quality that you want to cultivate more of today? We can set the tone and breathe that in now. Breathing out any sense of tightness or tension. And inhale, maybe visualizing like a brightening up, a lightening from the inside out, like we are awakening the energy from within. And before your day really accelerates and hits its rhythm, take the time for slowness. Feel it in your breath. Elongated inhale. And a full elongated exhale. Let's take a couple more that way. Inhale and feeling that sense of inner body brightening, lengthening through that central line of your body along your spine. And exhale, feeling yourself grounded to the earth beneath you. We'll bring palms together in front of the heart. And as you open your eyes, interlace the fingers. We'll start to press the palms out away. And again, you can change your seat or stay as you are. As you press your palms out, let your upper back press back. So we get into like that cat back position. And then as you breathe in, we're going to send the palms to the sky. Start to lengthen along the sky, drawing the arms back. Keeping the arms straight as best you can, and then just watching for the back bend here. Instead, we want to keep the lower ribs drawing in toward one another. Nice, and then as you exhale again, press the palms forward and round through the back. And inhale, pressing the hands up toward the sky, lengthen through your sideways. And exhale again, press, hands forward, back, back. And then we'll start to add on arms to the sky. And then keep this, but start to rotate and turn your chest to the right. With arms in this position, you're not going to feel yourself turn very much. It can be subtle, that's all good. And then release your arms. So that the right hand is behind you and left hand to your right knee, whether you're kneeling or in a cross-legged position. Go up through the crown of the head and then start to feel yourself take that turn a little deeper. And then coming back to center, again, the palms meet. As we move into the other side, this is a good opportunity to maybe swap out the cross of your legs if you're cross-legged. And as you interlace your fingers, maybe feeling opposite thumb on top. And again, we're gonna press hands forward, back, back, rounding, getting lots of good space across the shoulder blades. And then as you inhale, pressing the arms to the sky. Take that a couple more times. Exhale, hands forward, drop the arms shoulder height. And then as you inhale, as if you're pressing your palms forward and then up, but try not to back bend here. One more, draw back, navel to spine. Inhale, find that lengthening. And then starting to add the turn of your chest to the left. Keep the palms pressing up like you're resting something heavy on your palms that you've got to resist and push up. And then release the position of the arms, letting them fall. Keep going up through the crown of the head and maybe adding to your rotation a bit more. Nice, and we'll come back to center. Let's meet each other in tabletop position. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Allow the belly to soften and the heart to lift. So very similar movement with the spine. Now you're just doing it in your hands and knees. Exhale, press into your hands, round. And if you feel inspired to move in some other way on your hands and your knees, please feel free. It might feel nice to just circle your body over your hands and knees, maybe to let the rib cage press laterally left and right. Just waking up along the length of the spine. Nice, and then we'll tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. Spread the fingers wide apart from each other. And let's take some time to just walk it out, bending one knee at a time as you drop back through the opposite heel. Inviting in length through a long breath. Long inhalation, long exhalation. And then allowing the legs to find a matching place. So maybe that's both knees bent, if we're feeling a little tighter this morning, or straightening through the legs, inviting the heels to drop back and down. Feel yourself gently pressing each of your fingertips, including your thumb tips. Let the head drop so the neck feels as long as the spine does here. Press the chest back. And let's take a slow walk of the feet to the hands. Let's find the halfway lifted place. Feet are hips distance. Maybe fingertips to the shins just below the knees. Lengthen forward through the spine. Exhale, bend your knees a lot. Get good connection between your belly and your thighs. Let's use this time just to feel the balance of effort. So as you breathe in, you're pushing down into your feet, lengthening through the spine, a little bit of lower belly engagement, in and up. But then as you exhale, surrender. Continue to flow that way, small movement. But so much of our practice is about finding that balance, effort, and surrender. So especially as we prepare to move through the day. Calling on the effort, the action, the energy it's going to take for you to get done what you want to get done, but also staying open to surrender. Not overly resisting to the things we can't control, make room for the unexpected. Let's feel it one more time. Offer your heart forward, straighter lines through legs and arms and back. And exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. Walk the fingertips slightly further out in front of the feet. Feel your weight centered in your feet and really press down into the feet. Maybe we feel a little more lift of the sit bones. So there's some activity in the legs. We're not just passive here. Breathing out. And as you breathe in, little bend in the knees, rolling our way up to a stand. Good, let's stretch the arms wide at our sides. Lead from the heart. Greet the day with an open heart. And then hands come back in toward heart center. Taking a moment to feel the connection to your breath. With that sense of presence, let's reach up, open the eyes. And with the exhale, a little bend in the knees, slowly pouring back into forward fold. Lengthen your heart, step the feet back, high plank. Just like we were in down dog, spreading the fingers nice and wide, pressing the floor away, tapping into your strength, your energy. Calling on both of those things for the rest of the day. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you'll find your Chaturanga position, maybe with bent knees. Inhale, press the tops of the feet, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, hips high and back, down dog. And just because this is a shorter practice to help us start our day faster, let's roll through that vinyasa a couple more times. Don't be speedy. Remember, we're trying to set a slow pace for ourselves. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, with control, get closer to the earth. Inhale, heart forward and up, maybe in cobra. And exhale, hips back and up, down dog. One more time. Inhale, forward plank. As the breath goes out, you get closer to the ground. Inhale, press the ground away to send the heart through and up. And exhaling back, down dog. Take 3 long breaths here. And as you lengthen out your breath, let that help encourage longer side waist, longer spine, longer legs. With the breath in, step or hop back to the hands, top of the mat, lengthen. And exhale, all breath out. Inhale, reaching up toward the sky. And exhale, hands, heart center. Interlace fingers again, just like we did seated. Press the palms out away. And then inhale, lengthen up through the palms. We're just going to take this into side stretch, so maybe plant the feet just a little bit wider. We'll press up through the palms and then let yourself take a side tilt over to the right. Press your hips out to the left. And inhale, come back up to center. And exhale, go up and then over. So hips press out right, hands drop left. Nice, come back and release the arms at your sides. Breathe in. Find your chair pose, bending your knees, let the hips sink back. Maybe stretching the arms outwards and slightly up. Feel the charge in your legs, the strength there. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen the chest. I'm going to step the left foot back. Allow the back knee to soften down. We'll let ourselves find low lunge. So start to walk the hands to the top of the right knee and then just feel your starting place. Without forcing, allowing the hips to soften down. Be feeling some lift through the heart, forward and up. You might stay right here, or we'll keep the right hand here, left arm upwards toward the sky. So feel like you're lengthening from the left toes up through the left fingertips. A nice long curve. And then that left hand will come down to the ground. Back toes are tucked so we can lift the left knee. Right arm straightens toward the sky as we find a turn. Lengthen the arms both directions. Breathe in. And as you exhale and touch the right hand down outside of the right foot, push into the right foot and maybe straighten through the legs, a little or a lot. And we'll alternate that. So as you breathe in, rebend the right knee, open up the right arm, twist. Exhale, right hand touches down, straighten through the legs. 3 more times, really feeling yourself connect in the breath and the movement. Inhale, twist. Exhale, stretch, touch both hands down. Don't shorten the breath. Inhale. Been feeling for that pause at the top. And exhale, pulling the outer right hip back. Inhale, find the reach, heart up toward the sky. Exhale, let's pause here. Really planting the right foot. If it helps, you could step the back toes forward a little bit to really feel more connection under your feet. Step the right foot back. Vinyasa. Slowly bend the elbows. Slowly lift the chest. And back, down dog. Feel the energy come from the press under your hands to send the sit bones up and back. And then breathing in, we'll step forward or hop forward. Uttanasana breath goes all out. When you inhale, feel taller. Press down into the feet, stretch through the arms. And then as you exhale, let's bend the knees. Find your seating and chair pose. Pick up where you left off. So if that was low, get low. Lengthen through the arms, maybe. Exhale, forward fold. Lifting up part way, we'll step the right foot back this time. Find low lunge, right knee touches down. Keeping the hands low if that's where you're at today, or hands. Top of the left knee. Maybe feeling that your hips have room to drop forward and down. Open up in front of the right hip flexors. Left hand can stay where it is. Right arm stretches up. Imagine someone just gently tugging your wrist toward the sky, and you keep pressing into your right foot to stay grounded. And we'll turn that into low twist. So the right hand comes down, pick up your back knee, left arm to the sky. So feeling that vertical lineup of the arms. Breathe in. And as you exhale and the left hand comes down, push the left leg a bit straighter. Straight-ish, we don't have to jam it straight. Inhale, rebend left knee, arm up. Exhale, stretch mode as you touch down. Inhale, low twist. Exhale, stretch. Nice, yogis. Really make it about the breath one more time. Unfurl your heart toward the sky. Exhale, find straighter legs. Maybe narrow your stance so that we can really use the feet, grounding into the feet. And it's your outer left hip that you want to feel. Draw back. Good, and then pressing the palms down, little bend in the left knee so we can step back. Slow lower into Chaturanga. Slow lift through the chest. And hips high and back, down dog. Walk your hands slightly back toward your feet. So we just shorten the stance a little. We're going to pick up the right hand and reach for the left ankle. And then start to pull as you bend your right elbow toward the ground. So we're adding this rotation to our dog, strongly pressing into your left hand. If you're feeling more open today or you've got really long arms like I do, you might be able to wrap your fingertips around that outside edge of your left foot and then press back. And then we'll switch, reset your right hand. With your left hand, grab a hold of right ankle, or maybe wrap fingertips around that outside edge of your right foot. And then start to pull, rotating your chest, looking under the right shoulder. Strong push under your right hand still. And then coming back to center, one more full breath, all four in place. Step or hop top of the mat. All breath out. Inhale, reaching for the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Connecting again to the slowness of your breath. You might have to rush around in other parts of your day today, but not now. Shift all the weight into your right foot. Let the left knee float up. Finding your balance, maybe finding it and losing it and finding it again. Feel the process. And then we're going to cross the left ankle on top of your right knee. Let that outer left knee fall back and down. And then just like chair pose and on one leg, now bend the right knee. And find a bit more sensation in your hip. Stay active in your left foot so there's a flex at that ankle. And then you just feel for your sweet spot as you find the right degree of bend, hip flexors, finding that compression. And maybe for some people, fingertips come down toward the ground. It can also be fun to play with the balance here, maybe spreading your wings wide in this pigeon leg-like position. And then as you come up, we'll bring the left knee to point straight ahead. And then step it way back and let's find warrior two on this side. Your right knee bending straight ahead, letting the arms splay wide. And the tailbone lengthen down, the crown of the head lengthen up. And then as you breathe in, hands gather to your heart, palms press straighten through the legs. Connect to your intention for the day, the energy you're after. And then exhale, feel yourself move with that. Inhale, coming back to that commitment, draw it into your heart, straighten through the legs. Exhale. Inhale one more time, pull in. And exhale. This time palms touch overhead as you straighten through your legs. Feel yourself get longer, like you're getting pulled up toward the sky, and then open the arms again, tilt your pelvis. Let's find Trikonasana, letting the right hand land on the right shin, left arm move up toward the sky. Stay broad across your chest. That vertical line above the arms again. Press into the feet, feel the sensation in your legs. And then let's bring the left hand to the left hip. Bend your right knee as you look down. So we're going to try to keep right knee tracking straight ahead, right toes tracking straight ahead as we come into half moon. Shifting the weight, left leg flies up. Maybe left arm to the sky. And again, finding that shape of that vertical lineup of the arms. Stretching both directions up and down so that your heart is wide open. Nice yogis. Expand in all directions. And then slowly bending the right knee. Let's see if we can land softly, gracefully, more or less. Nice. Open through the arms. Cartwheel the hands down. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Maybe that's through a vinyasa for you, or just stepping back. Press hands, feel the hips drive upwards. Feet come forward. All breath out, fold. Reaching for the sky as you breathe in. And exhale, hands back to your heart. Let's find balance this time on the left leg as the right knee draws in and up. Taking that moment just to balance. Balance, a great place to feel that interplay between effort and surrender. Cross the right ankle on top of the left knee. Keep that flex at your right ankle. Let the outer right knee drop back and down, and we'll start to bend the left leg. Looks like we're doing chair pose again, but just on the left side. Staying here, or maybe letting the chest get closer to the right shin. Still playing with balance, maybe extending the arms back or out to the sides, or maybe fingertips to the ground. Send more breath into that outer right hip. And then with the inhale, we'll straighten up tall again. Right knee points forward, and we'll step the right foot back. So warrior two this side. Take that moment to find the stance. Spread the arms wide away from each other. Feel your strength. And put that strength toward your commitment, toward your intention, toward your presence. As we straighten the left leg, draw fingertips in toward your heart. Moving from your heart, exhale, sink into it, warrior two. Feel the flow of your breath. Inhale, touch the heart. Exhale, if you can clear some heaviness by breathing out. One more time, touch. Connect to this strong place of wisdom. And exhale. Pressing the left leg straight again, palms touch overhead. Feel that inner lift as you breathe in. And then reaching the arms out, let your left fingertips really stretch forward. Find that tilt in your pelvis. And moving into your triangle pose. Feel more work coming from the legs. And like we're continuing to reach up through the right hand, so we're not dumping weight down into the left hand. Bring the right hand to your right hip, looking down toward your left toes. We're just going to stay tracking ahead as best we can. Bend the left knee, shifting the weight into your left foot. Find your half moon on this side. And as you find balance, maybe in fleeting moments, let yourself expand. A little more of the surrender, the letting go. What happens if we feel our edge? Keep breathing. As we bend the left knee, a slow step back into warrior two. Breath coming in. And as you exhale, cartwheel the hands, step the left foot back. Let's meet in dog. All breath out, strong press from the hands. If you lost the spread of your fingers, open them up again. And then placing the knees down. If you know you like a little extra cushioning underneath your knees, you can put a ripple in your mat. So we come up into high kneeling position. Bracing the hands at your low back. And let's feel like we're really going up through the sternum, through the center of the chest. Feel the support at your low back from your hands. Just opening up a little bit more of the front body, opening up to this day with gratitude. Continuing to feel that lift up and then back in that order. And then slowly, slowly coming back upright. Nice work. Land the hands. Let's cross the ankles, find a seat. Straighten the legs out in front. Good. And then we'll bring a bend into the right knee. Right heel comes in toward your right sit bone. Cross it outside of your left thigh. And you might stay here, or we'll bend the left knee so that your left heel is outside of your right sit bone. We'll set up for Ardha Matsyendrasana. So with your hands, encourage your knee toward the center of your chest. Sitting up super tall. And then feel that, but now feel as if you're dragging your right sit bone back, and you can actually use your right hand to almost pull it back and then weight it. So if that side of your seat feels really light, see if you can distribute the weight a little bit more to your right side. And then we'll bring the right hand behind us and start to add the turn. And if you want to, you could swap out your left hand for your left elbow. Stay tall and then rotate around that tall spine. Nice, yogis. Release the twist. Keep the right knee as it is. Kick the left leg straight, and we'll just make room for a little bit of play. So as the counter twist, let your right arm now drape inside of your right knee, so you're just turning your chest the opposite direction. And then step that left hand out in front of you toward that left, off the left side edge of your mat. Lean forward, and then maybe connect your right hand to your ankle or your foot of the straight leg. And we're going to see about lifting off the left leg. So in order to do it, you're really going to have to push weight into your right foot and your left hand. So lean into those two places and maybe pick up the length of your left leg. Nice job. Breathe. And then bring yourself back down to a seated position. Nice. Straighten out the legs. Moving into the second side. Left heel close to the left sit bone. Step it outside of your right thigh. Keep this leg straight or bend. And if you are bending the bottom leg, the right knee, this is where I want you to feel that your left knee is coming in towards center, but your left sit bone, and maybe you can kind of grab a hold of it, pull it back. And then we can add the turn. We want to feel good sensation in the outer left hip. And again, you might bring your right elbow instead of your right hand. Commit to staying tall as you breathe in. And exhale, unwind. Keep the top knee as it is. Release your right leg straight again. And maybe a little bit of play. I'm going to turn. So this time your right hand drops out to the right. Left hand inside of the left knee. So feel your chest turn to face that side edge of your mat. Left hand sweeps out. Grab a hold of what you can. And you're really going to think about transferring weight to your left foot and your right hand as you lean your chest to the right. Maybe the right leg lightens up enough to float. And use your left hand to pull that right foot. Take another breath. Good. Setting everything down. Beautiful, yogis. Both legs straight out in front. Let's keep a generous bend in the knees so you've got space beneath. Arms to the sky. And as you exhale, belly to thighs. Maybe connecting your hands to your feet or your ankles, or maybe just staying here. Let's keep the chest broad. And then slowly Coming back up to a seat. This morning for me, I'm just going to end with seated meditation. So you could join me at a seat if you'd rather, lie back in Shavasana. That's beautiful. Do that. Just finding a relaxed position in the body, closing the eyes. How do we want to move through this day? Maybe with more calm, more compassion, more patience. Feel that energy, that quality is already there within you, and with every breath we amplify it, connect to it. How you move through your day matters, not just for you, but how it affects other people. The energy that you bring into every room that you enter today. What is it that you want to radiate? Let your jaw relax, open mouth, exhale. Turn the palms up, let your hands float up away from the legs for a breath. Just feel yourself receive energy from around you. What do you need a little more of? Can that help you stay committed to your own intention? And pull that in close to the heart as the palms meet in front of your chest. Deep breath out. Let the chin drop to the chest. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you hold this sense of connection and intention close to your heart and stay tuned into presence throughout the rest of your day. I'll see you soon.